Okay. We'll come after 5 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Welcome all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome all of you in the second class of this webinar. And according to your schedule, this is the first one of Ayurvedic Acupressure. Myself, Dr. Milind Shete from Pune, and I will be taking second subject as Ayurvedic Acupressure. And today we will be covering first two chapters of Ayurvedic Acupressure. That is, the first is Ayurvedic Acupressure Introduction, and the second one is Salient Features of Ayurvedic Acupressure. Okay. So before starting, I just want to offer my respectful gratitude to Dr. Chaitanya sir and Singh sir, and Disha sir, and all the team who are arranging these classes. Okay. Hope all of you are having this book, Charak 1, with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So your voice is very low,
Yes, sir.
So it's low.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, is it audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible properly and visible?
No, yes, it's sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So I think you all must have covered these topics. What we will learn today in both the chapters. That was the basic in first semester. In first semester, the book I think Bharadwaj, Maharshi Bharadwaj Ayurvedic.
Yes, sir.
So in that book, actually, we have learned all these things, but little bit in a descriptive or the elaborate manner, we will study these all the things again. That is just a revision type of syllabus given in the Charak 1. So the Ayurvedic Acupressure Chapter 1, Introduction. What is meant by Ayurveda? So what is meant by Ayurveda? The definition, the word itself has its meaning. Ayur means Ayush means life, and Veda means knowledge. It is given there also in the book. The word Veda itself is Sanskrit derived from Vid and suffix Gan. Vigyan, Veda, meaning knowledge. So if you will have this book of Treatment Handbook Volume 2, do you have this? Ayurvedic Acupressure Treatment Handbook Volume 2.
No, sir.
Okay, you don't have that, huh?
No, sir. Show the book cover.
We
sir.
have only Charak and Bharatwaj. Charak 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 3.
Yeah, this book, similar. Ayurvedic Acupressure Treatment
No,
Handbook
sir.
Volume 2. Okay, you don't have that. Okay. So in that, actually, this book shows one wonderful picture. If you can see here, so Lord Brahma is there.
Sir, this one is in Charak, sir.
Yeah, it's a Charak also is having this. Yeah, correct. This same diagram is there in Charak also, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can see that the introductory part of the Ayurvedic Acupressure is there. You can very easily understand the introduction. Lord Brahma is here only at the rightmost side of the picture. Then it is given.
The page number?
It's only I don't know in Ayurvedic.
277, sir.
Yeah, correct. 277. Yes, correct. 277 of Charak 1. So you can see there, Lord Brahma, he spoke this all the Ayurveda to Daksha Prajapati. Ashwini Kumar. He was the Ashwini Kumar, Daksha Prajapati. And then they have given this whole knowledge of Ayurveda to Indra, Lord Indra. And Lord Indra ultimately gave this whole knowledge of Ayurveda to Bharadwaj Muni, Bharadwaj Rishi. And what about this knowledge? And what are the contents, main contents of this knowledge? It is given there. Tryo, the Ayurvedic Tri Sutra, Tryo of the Ayurveda is the body, mind, and soul. Then this is the trio by body, mind, and soul. Again, the Ayurvedic Tri Sutra is given, that is Hetu Linga Oshad. Okay, the causes, then symptoms, and the medicine on that symptoms. This is given. It's very short. We will discuss this in detail, but it is a short form in the picture they have used. Then Kala, Indriya, Kama, we will see that. But introductory part, what we will learn in first chapter, that is there. Means in the olden days, means whole humanity was suffering from so many diseases. Even all the living entities on the in the cosmos were suffering from so many diseases, and their life was hampered due to these diseases. They can't do anything. So that was the prediction of all the Rishi Munis. And they were discussing the something should be there, the weapon should be there to go out of these diseases. So actually, they want some study, knowledge. So amongst those Rishi Munis, they have discussed, and Rishi Bharadwaj Muni was amongst them, and he was ready to go to Indra, Lord Indra, to get this whole knowledge of Ayurveda. Then he went and he met Lord Indra. Lord Indra spoke whole the Ayurveda knowledge to him, which he was taken from Daksha Prajapati, which he ultimately taken from the Rachayita of this whole cosmos, the Lord Brahma. It is given there. So now background of Ayurvedic origin. You can see the first point, background of Ayurvedic origin. Again, the same information is there. Maharishi Bharadwaj met to the Lord Indra as the representative of all the Rishi Munis. Okay, then it is given in Ayurveda in different verses. It is called as the shloka verses. Different verses also describe the same story. See the shlok number 3. Dirgha Jivitam Achyannam Bharadwaj Upagamam Indramudna Tapa Buddha Sharannemam Parameshwaram. To know the purpose of long life, its secrets and science, Maharishi went to the Lord of Lords, Indradev, the eminent Lord and the one who seeks goodwill for all. So these are the Sanskrit verses through which this whole story is recited again. Now you come to the next shloka, and there it has given some information. It is for the Purushartha, that the human being is created for none other species can attain Purushartha. To attain Purushartha, what is meant by attaining Purushartha? We know all the 4 stages in life, the 4 Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So if one fulfills all these 4 the criteria, achieves all the Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. To attain Purushartha, the basic factor is Arogya. If somebody is getting proper Arogya, proper health, then only he is able to get achieve all the Purusharthas. That is given there. Diseases create hindrances in achieving Purushartha, and also makes one devoid of Lokic and Alokic this and the other world's pleasures. Okay. So this is given in short. Then we will come to the second point, importance of Ayurveda. You can just read out. This is just a theoretical knowledge. Any difficulty you can ask me, no problem. Importance of Ayurveda. In that, the first shloka you can see the Hetu Linga Oshada Jnanam Swasthatura Parayanam Visutram Shashwatam Punyam Bhubuddheyam Pitamaha. You understood this? it has a particular tone in which we can recite these verses. It's very simple. If you are very well known with the Sanskrit pronunciation, then it is very easy to recite these verses. Hetu lingaushadajnanam swasthaturaparanam Sutram Shashwatam Punyam Bubuddheyam Pitamaha. Lord Indra gave the preaching of the entire Ayurvedic text to Maharshi Bharadwaj. He stated Ayurveda is related to both the healthy and the diseased. It is composed of three sutras, three principles, which are the Hetu Linga Ushada, the cause of the disease, the symptoms of the disease, and Aushada, the medicine, and is omnipresent and is beneficial to all. This Ayurveda was known or visualized by the creator Lord Brahma himself. Again, the same information. Yes, you are reciting very well. Correct. Now, these are the some verses in which now 28 and 29. Those rishis divinely visualize the 6 components of Ayurveda. 6 components in that page number 4. First, what? Is anybody speaking?
So we can't hear you. You're not so clear, sir. Your voice is very low.
Okay, voice is low. Let me know. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think.
Sir, your voice is clear, but it is too low.
Okay, okay. This is low voice. Huh? Wait a minute, I have to do something. Okay, what I will do now? I will let this meeting and I will join from my mobile. That will be better. So, is it clear now, my voice?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
have
sir.
already logged in from the different one mobile. So I think this is the clear voice now.
Loud and clear, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's clear, no? Properly audible?
Yes, sir.
Very, very much, sir. Very much.
But sir,
Okay.
your
Yes, sir.
picture is gone.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the 6 components of Ayurveda are also described in this verse. Samanya, the Samanya, common, Vishesha, specific, Guna, properties, Dravya is element, and Karma, functions, and Samvaya, combination or togetherness, and attend happy and long life by adopting the Ayurvedic methods. Then this Shastra Ayurveda, which depicts the knowledge of life, is most holy text. Yeah, this the information is given about the Ayurveda itself. Again, Sattvamatmam Shariram Cham Traya Shariram Cha Trayametat Tridandavat Lokastishtasthi Sanyogat Tatra Sarvam Pratishtitam.
Sir, page number?
Yeah, it is on the 4th number page. The it's a slok number 46, shlok or verse.
Charak 3 only, right, sir?
Yeah, maybe some books are having 3rd page number and some books are having...
No, Charak 3, right, sir? Or Charak 1. Okay, fine.
Charak 1.
Okay.
Okay. The 3, see here in the shloka, they have described man, mind, atma, soul, and sharir, body, are the 3 poles of one unit. Knowledge of Ayurveda is a spiritual, sublime, liberating, continuous, without beginning and without end. It reveals the knowledge of Supreme. Okay, this is the introductory part again. Then on the page number 5, you can see science through the help of which one can obtain knowledge about the useful and harmful types of life, happy and miserable types of life, things which are useful and harmful for such types of life, the span of life, and the very nature of life. Means
Page
throughout,
number 5.
yeah, throughout the life, if you want to perform all the purushartha, all the activities, all the karmas or the deeds in our life, so we have to be very healthy. Otherwise, suppose somebody is deceased or illness is there, nobody can do the things properly in the diseased state of the condition. Okay, so because of the Rishi Bharadwaj, we got this whole knowledge of Ayurveda. Again, on page number 6, they have mentioned about the some comparative study of acupuncture, the traditional Chinese medicine, TCM acupuncture, and Ayurveda. So that will be covered in later chapter also. It is given both the systems. Both the systems are the experiences of countless physicians and patients which serve today as an immense storehouse of knowledge. So if we will combinedly use to treat all the patients, Ayurveda's principles and the TCM, traditional Chinese medicines principle of acupressure. In treatment of acupressure, then we will get very nice results. Okay, I think in the first chapter, this much is introductory. This whole chapter is only introductory part of Ayurvedic acupressure. And only you have to know the Ayurveda, the definition of Ayurveda and acupressure, and how it came into existence and the importance of Ayurveda. That is Three Sutra of Ayurveda. Okay, is anybody is having some problem in this first chapter? It is just a theoretical, you can read it out. Okay, so shall we go ahead to the second chapter?
Yes, Ji.
Okay.
So we'll read it today, and then if there is problem, we'll ask tomorrow, because Abhi we have not understood anything.
Okay, just means before you have not read this whole chapter. This I think you have read in the Bharadwaj, no? In the first semester, first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
First semester.
it's the same only, but you can elaborate in form, nothing else. You can read it out today, and tomorrow you can ask, no problem. Then chapter number 2. The salient features of Ayurvedic acupressure. In that, they have almost covered, I think, 20 points, different points. We will be taking some 11, 12 points in that. First of all, again, the definition of Ayurveda they have mentioned here. Scriptures which speak and analyze benevolent, detrimental, tranquil suffering, wholesome, unhealthy measures of life, attributes and functions, etc., with proof and symptoms is defined as Ayurveda. Okay, again, the one verse is there. Hita hita sukham dukkham ayustasya hita hitam manam cha tatcha yatroktam ayurvedah sa uchyate. Do you know how to pronounce this verse? It's very easy. It's not our part actually. Our part is to understand Ayurvedic acupressure and the principles. Just to ask you, just I am asking. Hita hita sukham dukkham ayustasya hita hitam manam cha tatcha yatroktam ayurvedas uchyate. The symptoms described in the form of hita ayu, that is beneficial life, ahita ayu, non-beneficial life, sukha ayu, that is happy life, dukkha ayu, unhappy life, and that which is suitable, dravya, guna, and karma. Again, the elements, attributes, and its functions. We know all the three terms.
elements, attributes, and functions. And non-suitable, longevity and its proof, duration, etc. is described under the Ayurveda. In short, they have mentioned about the Ayurveda for what it is. Even there is a Dukhi life, Sukhi life. Then even though there is a Hita Ayu, beneficial, or Ahita Ayu, or non-beneficial life. In every stage of life, Ayurveda is required or Ayurveda is beneficial. The second point is cosmos and human body. You must have heard about the cosmos, that is what is there in the Brahmanda, that is in the Pind. You might have heard this. जो ब्रह्मांड में है वही पिंड में है. That means whole cosmos is made up of the 5 elements like earth, water, air, ether, and fire. And again, the same thing. All the living entities in the cosmos also made up of the 5 elements, 5 gross elements, and 5 subtle elements. That is, the 5 gross elements are earth, water, air, ether, and fire again. The human being, Pinda, is a fragment part of the universe, Brahmanda. That is given in the first line also. So there is a similarity in Prakriti, nature, and the Purusha, the human body. Again, they have mentioned one shlok verse there. Yavanto hi loke murtimanto bhava visheshasta vanta purushe yavanta purushe tavanto loke. What is there in the Brahmanda, that is also in the Pinda. As many physical, metaphysical components are seen in the cosmos, so also are in the human being. And as many components are there in the Purusha human, so also are in the cosmos. Okay, understood, no? You have heard these, all the terms in first semester, I think. In Bharadwaj, the same description was there. The third one is the yin-yang and Prakriti Purusha, cosmos and human. Now, the Chinese acupuncture, yin-yang and Ayurveda's Prakriti Purusha both represent the duality principle. There is a duality principle everywhere. Where there is a day, there is a night. Again, the day will come and again the night will come. This is a duality principle, which is represented in the Chinese medicine TCM as a yin and yang, or zhang and fu. So, duality principle. The yin-yang principle is based on the solar system. The entire earth receives energy from the sun and all the planets revolve around the sun. The part of the earth which faces the sun is illuminated. It has the day, it has activity there. As opposite to this, earth's part and that does not receive sun's light is dark, is virtually lifeless, inactive. This is Chinese and illuminated part is called yang. So we have already heard and learned this in the TCM, correct? Okay. So on the next page, 9th page, they have mentioned the fundamental principle of Ayurveda is based on the Purusha and Prakriti. Again, the same, yin and yang. Then the fourth point is the aim of Ayurveda. What is the aim of Ayurveda? They have mentioned it aims to protect and maintain the health of the healthy and free the sick from its illnesses. Okay. Only a healthy person is competent to absorb the pious and eternal teachings of Ayurveda and can achieve the ultimate object of human pursuit, Purushartha, through tapa, meditation, jnana, knowledge, and bala, vitality. Tapa, jnana, and bala, the meditation, knowledge, and vitality. Now, the 5th point, physical and metaphysical forms are inseparable. Now, they have mentioned the gross elements and the subtle elements. What is the difference between both the metaphysical and physical elements? The physical and metaphysical. First criteria they have mentioned is a visible. Physical elements are the visible and metaphysical is invisible. Then second is imbibed with the touch feeling. We can touch and we can feel that with the touch. And metaphysical without touch feeling. Then manifested and non-manifested. Then word and meaning. Word is a physical and its a meaning is a metaphysical. Then body And here in the metaphysical mind, that is intellect, soul, time, and direction. These are the metaphysical elements. You must be knowing. We have already studied in Bharatvarj in the first semester. The sixth is earth, water, fire, sky, and air. The expansion, the energies of that 5 elements. 5 elements are there, but the energy of 5 element is expansion, coldness, hotness, emptiness, permeability. Okay. These are the respective energies. These are the metaphysical qualities of these 5 gross elements: earth, water, fire, sky, and air. And these are called as the element, and these are the energy, function, and attribute. Energies having the functions and attributes. So on page number 10, it is given surrounded by the luxuries and the energies.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah.
So in sixth point, it is mentioned in the second paragraph, just above definition of life, ki it has propounded the sixth element as Brahma, so unmanifested Brahma. We have not read about this. In the first paragraph, it says 6 tissues together are known as Lok. These 6 are earth, water, fire, air, space, and 6 unmanifested Brahma.
Yeah, that is nothing but the tama. We are calling it as a tama, na?
Okay.
Okay. That is in the energy form. We are telling that in TCM, the hotness is the boss of all these 5 energies. Okay, hotness. So it's unmanifested Brahma is nothing but the hotness.
Okay, sir.
Say in the next paragraph, you will get the information. The related metaphysical forms of these 5 elements: wind, heat, humidity, dryness, coldness, and the sixth is the hotness, have been accepted as a controller of the 5 elements. So the control Ayurveda has propounded the same as the 6th element, Brahma. Okay. Is unmanifested Brahma is nothing but the hotness, which is the controller of all the 5 elements. That's why these both acupuncture and Ayurveda are based on the 5 elements. That is the similarity in both the sciences. Now the 7th point is senses, mind, and soul is called as the Ayu or life. Okay. Body, senses, mind, and soul. The Ayu are holding alive continuity and bondage. The proper combination of body, sense organs, mind, and soul is called as the Ayu or life. The body and the organs are composed of the 5 physical elements, and these are perishable and inert. Soul is indestructible, pure and conscious, alert. Therefore, when the Atma, soul, through the mind, is related to the sense organs and body, then the body shows symptoms of vitality which appear in the form of symptoms of life. Okay, means consciousness or Chaitanya. Symptoms of life are derived from the senses. We can touch, feel, like the working senses is nothing but the soul's energy. The group of 4, body, sense organs, mind, and soul, are called Purusha, living being. And when the synonyms of Ayu, life, are continuity, Nitya, to hold, Dhari, liveliness, Jivatam, and bondage, Anubhav. Pancha Mahabhuta Shariri Samavaya Purusha Spruta. Life and death, hunger and thirst, sleep, etc. are the natural disciplines. Okay. So 8th point, Ayurvedic medicine, bioenergy centers in body. Now they have given some questions. Those we have to, out of our inquisitiveness, this question should arise in our mind. So they have mentioned some 10 questions there. So why question should arise in our mind? Because of the questions or the inquisitiveness or the question, we get the knowledge. That's why question should arise in our mind. They have mentioned this. Sanshayena vijanati sanshayatma vinashyati. By doubts, knowledge is attained. This destroys the doubtful state. So doubt or doubtfulness, or which is also called as ignorance, means there is no knowledge, ignorance. So to get the knowledge, the doubts uh, arise, doubt should be arise in our mind out of our inquisitiveness. Now they have given the energy. Energy is the medicine of Ayurveda. This is very important point. You have to remember this. Energy is the medicine of Ayurvedic acupressure, whose source is the soul, Atma. Because whole this we have seen in a TCM also the pathways, different pathways, or even in Ayurvedic acupressure, we are seeing the vertical meridians, horizontal meridians, then spiral meridians on finger, on body. We have studied that in first semester. So those meridians are nothing but the pathways through which the energy flows. And that is the source of that energy is Atma, soul. So energy is the medicine of Ayurvedic acupressure through which we can treat any disease. So in this charak also, so many different aspects of Ayurveda has been mentioned about the different plant origin or animal origin or something like different medicines through which we can treat the diseases. But we that is not our part, because we are not ours is a without, means drugless healing therapy, drugless healing science. We are using medicine as a energy. Then on the page number 12, Ayurvedic acupuncture, bioenergy, that is the Chaitanya, is the taken as the medicine. It is mentioned in the first line only. Now it is a little bit, they have mentioned about the physics. If amongst you some science students are there, they are very specifically must be knowing about this physics. They have mentioned the definition of energy in the second paragraph on the 12 number page. See, the scientists have defined energy as a power that provides ability to work. That energy is a power or the capacity to do work, correct? So they have mentioned two definitions again. What is meant by power? Power is defined as the rate of supplying the energy, and the work further is defined in terms of force and distance. This force and the displacement is called as a work. These are the some physics terms actually. Don't go in that detail, but if some from you, some students are from science background, they must be knowing these physics terms. Energy, definition of energy, then work, power and work. Work is defined as terms of force and distance. And force is studied in terms of mass and acceleration. Okay, further. So therefore, in totality, energy is related with the power, work, force, mass, distance, and time. So that is called as an energy. These are the physics terms. We might be knowing the which is that scientist. E is equal to mc square. Energy's formula. Energy is equal to mass into velocity square. Mc square. Okay, again, after that shloka verse, they have mentioned the elements, dravyas, are not only active due to their properties, guna, but also due to the effects of elements. Okay, then they have mentioned about the consciousness in the page number 13. You might be seeing this consciousness. The entire conscious in the second paragraph of page number 13. The entire consciousness is the soul. Each organ and sub-organ of the body, etc., receive energy from the soul and only then become active. Then among them, mind is the closest organ of the soul. Through mind, energy is transmitted to the other organs. Okay. Again, in the last paragraph, last lines, few lines, they have mentioned the residence of knowledge is known as Atma. It is classified into two, as a Jivatma, human soul, and the Paramatma, divine soul. Paramatma is omnipresent and is only Jivatma, the soul is different forms and different bodies. Okay. Now come to the ninth point, that is 10 elements, Dravya in Ayurveda. You might be knowing 10 elements. Can anybody tell me 10 elements, all the 10 elements? Anyone?
Should I
Akash,
say, sir,
Vayu,
Akash?
Vayu.
You say. Yes, Ritu, go forward.
Vayu,
A- Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. And metaphysical.
Kaal,
and-
direction, Man, Tam, and Atma.
yes.
Prithvi also. you
Kaal,
missed.
Disha.
Yes,
Kaal.
correct.
Disha, Kaal, Man,
Kaal,
Atma,
Disha,
Tam.
Man, Atma, Tam.
Okay, okay. Kaal, Disha, Man, and
Atma, Tam.
Tam. Correct, correct. Very good. These are the 10 elements in Ayurveda. That is given in that shloka also. Khadinyatma manakalo dishascha dravya sangraha sendriyam chetanam dravyam nirindriyam chetanam nirindriyam achetanam. Now, in the 10th point, they have mentioned the 5 elements, like in classical acupuncture or acupressure. In Ayurvedic acupressure, also the basis of origin of body, apart from the other elements, have been accepted as the 5 elements. That is Akash, space, Vayu, air, Agni, fire, Jal, water, Prithvi, earth, as indicated in the following shloka. Mahabhutani kham vayu ragnirapa kshitistatha shabdas sparshascha rupam cha rasogandhascha tadgunaha. Okay, these the energies of the 5 gross elements is being mentioned here. The shabda, sound, is the energy of akash or the space. Then the second is a sparsha or touch, is the energy of vayu, air. Third is a rupa, appearance, is the energy of agni.
Agni.
And the fourth is a rasa, taste, is the energy of jala, water. And the gandha or the smell is the energy of prithvi, earth. Okay, then energies are 5. They have mentioned in the next page number 15. Energies are 5: sound, touch, color, taste, and smell. They have elaborated all those energies, like how it comes and all that. So if you will study, actually, I belongs to some community, so I have studied Srimad Bhagavatam.
Sir, one question. So
Yeah.
we do not have energies of six to 9. The rest of the 5 metaphysical. Do we have energies of Disha, Kaal, Man, and Atma, and all that also? We don't
Yeah.
have.
What about those 5 metaphysical energies?
Energies of metaphysical, like
Yeah.
we have sound of the physical elements. We have these sound, touch, cold, color, and all. But rest of the 5 do not have any energy, like Disha, Kaal, Man. They don't have.
They also have some energies actually, but they themselves are the form of energy actually, because that are the metaphysical. See, for example, sound is a metaphysical. It's an energy. That means it's a metaphysical aspect of the gross element. The first element is akash. Okay.
I got it.
And the akash's energy is a metaphysical element, the sound. And the metaphysical 5 elements we have considered to treat the patient, they themselves are the energies only, metaphysical.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now they have arranged in a different manner, in a reverse orders also. On the page number 15, ascending order of elements is Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, and Prithvi. So what I want to tell you, yeah, it is given that first of all, when this cosmos came into the existence, that time, first of all, Akash came into existence first. Then from Akash, Vayu came. Then from Vayu, Agni came. Then Jala and Prithvi. So the first element, Akash, is having only one energy, that is sound. But in the Vayu, the second element, Vayu already contains the first energy, the sound, and its own energy, that is touch. Both the energies are there in the Vayu. In Agni, the third element. So previously, Akash and Vayu, both the energies are there in the Agni. That is, sound and touch is already there, and color or radiance is there in Agni. The fourth and fifth is like that. You understood this principle? That
Yes.
means in Prithvi, all the 5 energies included in Prithvi. Then origin of element by energy is mentioned here. Again that is mentioned macro and micro. The macro Akash is created from the micro Akash element. From the help of Akash element and Vayu energy, Vayu element is created, and this in this sequence. Then attribute of each element is mentioned there. Attribute. So what are the attributes of each element? Main attributes of attributes is the character of that element. So character is earth is a solidification. The character of earth is solidification. The water is fluidity. In air is mobility. And fire is heating. And Akash is non-resistance. Similarly, we have seen in a TCM, wood. What is the energy of wood? Wind.
Wind.
Correct. Then energy of fire is heat and hotness.
Yes, sir.
Energy of earth.
Humidity.
Correct. Energy of metal.
Dryness.
Dryness,
And energy of water.
Coldness.
coolness.
These are the energies. Like that only, it is similar. Like that only in Ayurveda, main attributes or the energies, attributes of the earth is solidification, fluidity, mobility, heating, and non-resistance.
What is non-resistance?
Non-resistance means there is no resistance in the Akash. You can, that's why the aeroplanes are there in Akash. No? They are flying in the Akash without any resistance. Non-resistance. There is no any bar or the barricade to go.
Okay, so it keeps on flowing. Like
Yeah,
there is no block.
Smooth flow.
Okay.
That is non-resistance. Each substance in cosmos is made of 5 elements. It is an eternal truth. They have mentioned on the dark line. Each substance in the cosmos are made up of 5 elements. That is earth, water, air, ether, fire. That is Vayu, Agni, Akash, all that. Atom also depicts 5 elements. Then they have mentioned about the physics again. All the atoms also depicts the 5 elements. And they have so many examples of neutrons, protons, how the nucleus is, electrons are there into the nucleus of any atom. Due to an extremely powerful force, protons and neutrons are strongly entwined and coupled. If they are separated, then infinite power will become free, and its independent force is not properly utilized. Means protons and neutrons get detached because of the force, and that atomic power is based on this very principle. So they have given the some water element, and it's a function of cohesion. So because of the cohesion, any protons and neutrons in the atom are coupled. They have mentioned something about the physics. Okay, then the 11th principle, it's a very, very important now. It might come into the long question or sometime in a as a short notes and all that. So we will study in detail. The 11th point, Ayurveda is based on tri-origin. Hetu lingaushadha jnanam swasthatura parayanam trisutram shashwatam punyam ubrudheyam pitamaha. Lord Indra gave the preaching of the entire Ayurvedic text to Maharishi Bharadwaj. Ayurveda is related to both the healthy and the diseased. It composed of the 3 sutras, principles, 3 principles, which are the cause of the disease, symptoms of the disease, and aushadha, the medicine of the disease, on the disease. Hetu linga aushadha. Hetu linga aushadha. Okay. Then we will see that in a detailed manner now. The causes first, Hetu Sutra. The Hetu Sutra used to assess the origin of the disease, and it's a cure. So unless and until you don't know the cause of the disease, you cannot treat that disease properly, perfectly. So the cause is very important. So sometimes even suppose, for example, cold and coryza, cold, normal cold. So cold is due to the cold icy water drinking. That may be cause of the cold. Then second cause is Eating much cucumber, that may be the cause of the cold. Again, eating ice cream, that may be the cold. Exposure to the cold wind outside, that or remain for long time in AC, that may be the cause of the cold. So different causes are there, but the disease is cold. So cause should be known properly. So in the cause, there are again 3 terms. The formula has been further divided into the 3 sub-formula to get the diagnosis, proper diagnosis, or to get the cause of the disease. What is important in the to finding out the cause? Kala, Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog, the union of the senses with Atma, and Karma, the function. First is the Kal. Time is very important. Now we will see the Kal. Kal affects the body as its controller. As the Kala or the time passes, we become aged, or we become old, from boyhood to youth to old age, and ultimately death. Means this is under the influence of the time, or the under the influence of Kala. Our whole body, means every creature in this cosmos is under the spell of time, under the control of time, Kala. So everything in our body, every tissue, every cell in our body is under the control of Kala. That's why the Kala's representation in our body is nervous system, the brain and the spine, and through which all the nerves has come out. That's the nervous system. The nerves is the representation of Kala in our body. So it affects, it is given, see, time only that decides childhood, adulthood, and old age. Time only responsible for events that take place in the every moment. So time is important. Even the season, different seasons have come. The summer, winters, rain, spring, autumns, they are responsible. The time is responsible for them. Okay. Then on page number 19, you can see time decides the result also, like important functions, hunger, thirst, old age. There is a specific time in our life also, no? So we have to take the breakfast at a specific time. The time decides we have to take what time we have to take lunch, what time we have to take dinner, what time we have to sleep, what time we have to wake up. That everything in our life also, in the day-to-day activities, in a routine life, the time we decide the time. So even in a time acupuncture is there, or acupressure is there. Time, according to time, we can treat different diseases. Okay. Now the second point is Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog. You must know this term, Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog. I will give you some example about the Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog. That means our senses, all the senses, are not working according to our consciousness. That is called as the Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog. Means our indriyas or our senses should be properly working under our consciousness. That means if I am studying, so I have to study, focus my consciousness, as well as my sight should be there. Means I have to see each and every word, line to line. I have to read every word, every line in the book, and understand, try to understand through my consciousness what is given in this line. That is called as the proper utilization of our consciousness and simultaneously at our senses. But if we are not using our consciousness and we are just using our senses, indriyas, then that is called as the Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog. So you can see the fundamentals of Ayurveda. Age is considered as a collectiveness or togetherness of 5 elements, 5 sense organs, 5 actions organs, and mind and soul. It is given 5 sense organs are there, 5 elements are there, 5 action organs are there, and mind and soul. Anybody is having any difficulty in this 5 elements, you know, this Vayu, Akash, Agni, Jal, and Prithvi. Then 5 sense organs, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Then 5 action organs, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And mind, brain, and soul. All collectively togetherness and collectiveness of all these. So in Ayurveda, symptoms, synonyms of age have been stated as continuity, living, holding, and bondage. Based on Ayurvedic principles, the treatment of is extremely effective. Okay. Now it is mentioned acupuncture, a holistic treatment system. How acupuncture is a holistic, it is given there. That is also, they have considered the 5 energies. It is also similar to the Ayurveda. Everything can exist in isolation, but always flourish in conjugation. Okay. The real meaning of Asatma Indriyartha Sayog is given on page number 21. You can see that. The first paragraph. Hence, the meaning of Asatma Indriyartha Sayog is that it is necessary that the senses are working in conscious control of Atma, soul, and this is a causative factor, Hetu Sutra, for the origin and cure of disease. Means not, Sa means together, Atma means with Atma or soul, Indriyartha meaning function of Indriya senses, Sanyoga or it means combination. Itself indicates a break-up state and causes illnesses. Now, it means that our consciousness is not with our Indriyas. It's called as a Asatma Indriyartha Sanyoga. Our consciousness is not with our Indriyas. For example, they have mentioned 2 examples here. Eating food while watching television. While watching television, our consciousness is there in that particular picture or serial or something what we have we are seeing on the screen, television screen. Suppose we are listening some news, so our consciousness with that news, not in our plate what we are eating. We are in our subconscious mind, that is there. We are taking the bolus of a chapati and sabji, something like that, and just eating that. But eating also is very important in our life. We have to be very conscious which sabji, what achar or something what we are taking and how we are taking. That consciousness is required to do that activity also. So if it is not there, means this is a very bad habit. While eating, watching some mobile screen or watching television, because the consciousness is divided. Sometimes there, sometimes here in the plate, like that. So it is divided consciousness. So it is called as a Asatma Indriyartha Sanyoga. Because means that creates diseases in a later. But now we are not understanding that when we are doing that actual activity, that time we are not means that time we are not aware of that illness which will happen in a future life. But that is called as Asatma Indriyartha Sanyoga. That is one cause of the disease. Then second, they say note the function of the tongue, eyes, ears are different. So at the same time, you are hearing some news, seeing with your eyes on the screen, and tongue's function is different. So all the senses and our consciousness should be on the same at the same time, or it should be focused. Then only that is healthy. That is healthy habit. Otherwise, it is called as Asatma Indriyartha Sanyoga. That is also the cause of the disease. Hence, this act creates imbalance in mind, giving rise to mental disorders. As 2-3 indriyas cannot be consciously combined with mana or atma at the same moment, that is the cause. Then second example, while reading, if one starts thinking something else, it is another example. This is an important cause of illness under the Hetu Sutra. Okay, and the third one, the function, karma. Now they have mentioned here, karma is exercise and lifestyle. It's a lifestyles. Different karma we are performing in a day-to-day life, in our lifestyle, which affects the person's health. Means if we are not taking at the exact time lunch, dinner, or breakfast, we are not sleeping on the time, not waking in the time, not taking our proper morning walk, exercises, not doing that, then that is also the cause. Because of our living styles, we are suffering from so many diseases nowadays. living style. So that is also, and that includes the living style is includes into the karma, because living style means karma, na? What we are doing routinely in our life. That is a karma. So in that they have mentioned one wonderful point, that is a pragya aprad. Means if your lifestyle is not according to the proper Ayurvedic clock, organ clock, or this organ clock of acupuncture, according to the that, if it is not there, then you will suffer from the physical illnesses. And that is pragya aprad, means intellectual crime. Means if you will sometimes you will suffer from mental illnesses because of this pragya aprad. See, now they have mentioned pragya aprad. Mind has two parts, external mind and internal mind. The external mind is known by the 5 sense organs, and the internal mind is, as per physiology, is a brain, which again is divided into several parts like a cortical brain, limbic system, thalamus, hypothalamus, midbrain, hindbrain, medulla, spinal cord. These are the different parts of the brain. Etc. The integration of all these is actually called as a brain. Main function in the body is to their main function in the body is to ensure balance, to keep the memory intact, to ensure thinking, contemplation, imagination, creativity, intelligence, etc. But if it is disturbed, mind is disturbed, then it is called as a pragya aprad. When there is a loss of intelligence, memory, or balance, and this negligence or loss may be due to external mind or internal mind, it seriously affects the strength of the body and its ability to balance and bear. If the intelligence is lost or memory is reduced or lost, righteousness is upset. Means, we are seeing the madman, or whose intelligence or memory has vanished. So that his righteousness is also upset. He is not doing his activities according to the rights. All these are termed as a pragya aprad. These are called as a pragya aprad. And due to pragya aprad, whatever changes takes place, disturbances and symptoms appear. That is called in Hindi book, you can see the Yukti Vipashray, Daiva Vipashray, and Sattvatma Vipashray. So on page number 22, you can see when body is healthy, free from crying, the person will be joyous, happy, and full of bliss. The expression of mental elements appears in the form of a Raja, royal, and Tama, evil. So Raja and Tama, we always know about the 3 states: the goodness, passion, and ignorance. The Raja, Tama, and Sattva. Sattva is a goodness, passion and ignorance is a Tama, Raja and Tama. Hence karmas or deeds, our karmas or the deeds are also cause of illness. Actually, according to scriptures, Indian scriptures or Indian philosophy of Vedas has mentioned that all our deeds or our karmas are the basic cause of all the illnesses. That is mentioned in the scriptures. So hence karmas, deeds are also cause of the illnesses. There is for sure good results affects the good deeds. Means good karma, good results. Bad karma, bad results. Even karma, sometimes if you want to eat only 1 gulab jam or 2 gulab jam, but according to your desire, if you ate 10 gulab jams sometime, that is also karma, particular type of karma you did according to your desire. But what will happen next day? Some problem will happen. You will get some illnesses because of this deed, this particular action, karma. You are suffering. It's a result as a illnesses. Okay. Then the second part in that Tri-Sutra, Ayurvedic Tri-Sutra, is the symptoms, the Linga Sutra or symptoms. The symptoms are the most important sub-principles, because behind everything there is some cause. When due to some cause, symptoms appear, and then by means of symptoms, specific knowledge of disease of a patient is obtained. This is an important subject of diagnosis. If you want to diagnose something, on which basis you will diagnose the patient? On the symptoms. Okay. patient will tell you the symptoms. On that basis, you will diagnose him in a particular disease, so that you can treat him. For the proper treatment or the proper medicine or proper acupressure points, to find out those points, you have to listen the history of the patient, means symptoms. Symptoms are also important. So in that 5 different types I have mentioned, symptoms in a 5 different states. That is, first is a Purva Rupa, Rupa, Upashaya, Anupashaya, and Samprapti. First is unmanifested, Purva Rupa, the state before the appearance of the symptoms of a disease which are not clearly manifested. Okay. Patient is not suffering now. Before that, the state before the appearance of symptoms of a disease which are not clearly manifested. That is called unmanifested, which is find out from the pulse. In Ayurveda, there is a pulse diagnosis or Nadi Parikshan. It's very important. According to Nadi, we can understand the Vata, Kapha, and Pitta, and which is by which we can know that this patient might be suffering from some diseases according to Kapha, Vata, and Pitta levels in his body in the future. So that is unmanifested, Purva Rupa. For example, pulse. Then manifested, Rupa, when symptoms of disease appear. Means yesterday night I took ice cream, and now today from morning some throat pain is there, then some sneezing is there, some running nose is there. The symptoms are appearing now. That is the manifested, Rupa. Then third is the clearly manifested, Upashaya, when symptoms fully appear. Everything now, throat pain is there, running nose is there, some watery eyes are there, sneezing is there, little fever is there, everything is there now. It's a flu, because yesterday night I took ice cream, so it is a flu now. So clearly manifested, Upashaya. Then aggravated, fourth step is aggravated, Anupashaya, further aggravation of symptoms lead toward the incurable level of the ailment. It's aggravated in a state now. All the symptoms are in an aggravated state. Very severe nose running, then severe burning of the eyes, high grade fever. It is out of control now. So it's aggravated, Anupashya. And the fourth stage is total exposure. It is called as a Samprapti, total exposure. This means appearance of all the symptoms and their visible proof are present in the patient. Their visible proofs means what patient is just with his handkerchief, he's rubbing his nose, then he is not able to do his work, routine work properly. He's in a, he want to just lie down because of the high grade fever and all that. Means we can, it's visible in the patient. That is a total exposure, Samprapti. The two broad classification of symptoms are also are present of physical and mental symptoms. Again, they have divided physical and mental symptoms. The physical symptoms appear in the form of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, and the mental symptoms are Raja and Tam. Okay. Now, the third is medicine. The link in the Trisutri, it is third is a medicine, Dravya, Aushadha, which is
Sir,
very.
can you explain what is Raja and Tam in Mansik?
Yeah. So suppose all the in Samprapti, total exposure, everything is seen now. Means physically he is he want to lie down. Patient want to just lie down, not want to go to the doctor even. Is in that state physically. Means what? He is in a tama now. No? Tama. Tama means what? Total ignorance. He don't want to come out of his comfort and don't want to go to the doctor and show his physical illnesses. So it is in a tama now, no? Tama. Tama state means alasya, which is called as a tiredness or alasya. Alasya means tama. He is in a tama state now.
And what is Raja?
Yeah, Raja means even some patients are there. See, if he is having some illnesses, even though he comes to the doctor and tells, doctor, I just want to go to that party actually, but this hand is paining. So just give me fast 1 injections so that this will be covered and I can enjoy that party just after 1 hour. So give me fast injection. So that type of patient also comes to the clinic. Na? Means they are in a raja, means they are passionate to enjoy something after 1 hour. But they are having some problem. Still they are in a raja type of illness. Means they are having illness, but they are raja in a mood.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
yeah, raja and tam. But he is in a goodness, sattva. But he in sattva, nobody is in illness state, mentally as well as physically. Sattva. So now we will see. Time is very less, only 15 minutes, and we have to cover this one point only: medicine. Dravya Aushadha Sutra. Dravya or Aushadha Sutra.
Before that, so are you saying if a person is in a sattva state, they will not get diseases?
They will not take.
They will not have diseases?
Yeah, sometimes it happens according to Ayurveda. If person is in a sattva state, means all the habits are in a sattva, means at the right time he takes the lunch, breakfast, dinner, everything. At right time he used to sleep. At right time he used to wake. He has a morning walk. He has a pranayam, yoga, everything. Then he is he wakes early in the morning in a Brahma Muhurta, 4 o'clock, like that. So he is in a sattva state of mind. So generally he doesn't have any disease as per the Ayurveda.
Okay.
If your mind is healthy, your body will also be healthy.
Okay.
As per the Ayurveda. That is called as a sattva state. But the third state is there in Ayurveda. They have mentioned, even though if you are in a sattva, your daily activities are there, but still there is some illness like a cancer or something happens in your body. Why this happened then? That is a second cause. That is a misdeed. According to your previous karma, you will suffer in this life. That is also there. So Ayurveda teaches everything. Now we will come to the third point: medicine. Dravya Aushadha Sutra. It has this has 3 sub principles. Now 3 sub principles are dosha shamaka, that is humor suppressor. The second is dhatu prakopaka, tissue stimulator, and the third one is swasthahita karak, the helpful in providing the health. The first is the dosha shamaka, means humor suppressor. Vata, pitta, and kapha. These are the 3 doshas or humors, which for suppressing these 3 humors, kapha, vata, pitta, there are some medicines in Ayurveda. So which are called as the dosha shamaka medicines. Second is the dhatu prakopaka, that is tissue stimulator, medicine to balance the tissues. You might be knowing this sapta dhatu in Ayurveda. In first, you know the rasa, rakta, masa, medha, majja, shukra.
Asti or Shukra.
Yeah, correct. These are the 7 dhatus. So they are the dhatu balancer, dhatu prakopaka, tissue stimulator, which balances the tissues. And the third one is a swasthahita karaka, that is helpful in providing the health. In general, it is called as for example, different Ayurvedic medicines which improve your like supplements.
Like tonics.
Yeah, tonics and supplements, different vitamins, minerals, supplements, protein supplements. Preventive medicine. These are called as the preventive medicines. So that disease will not occur in the body. We are taking tonics and different preventive supplements, tonics. Okay.
Immunity booster.
Yeah, correct. Immunity boosters. Very good. So these are the 3 types of medicines available in Ayurveda. Dosha Shamaka, Dhatu Prakopaka, and Swasthahita Kara. So in the tabular form, they have mentioned on page number 23, the 3 principled Ayurveda. Hetu Linga Aushadha. Hetu Sutra, the cause, Linga Sutra, the symptoms, and Dravya Aushadha Sutra is the medicine. Then they have further divided Hetu Sutra, the cause, into 3 different types. The Kala, we have already seen that. Kala, time. Then Asatma Indriyartha Sanyog, the senses with soul. And Karma, deeds. Then Kala again divided into the 3 aspects. The overuse of particular organ in a particular time. That is Ati Yoga, Ayoga, and Mithya Yoga. Overuse, less use, or no use, and wrong use or misuse of something. That also becomes the cause of the disease. The second is again three conditions in asatma indriya artha sayog: overuse, less use, and wrong use. Atiyog, ayog, and mithyayog. Again in the karma, atiyog, ayog, and mithyayog. Overuse, less use or no use, and wrong use or misuse. Okay. Then it's a parinam. The result of the kala is a jara, shuddha, trisha. It's a jara means vruddhatva, means old age. Shuddha means appetite, and trisha means thirst. This is degeneration, means degeneration happens in that, less appetite, less thirst, and it becomes a old, like that. It is called as a degeneration. And mrityu, ultimately death. These are the results of kala. Under the influence of kal, our mrityu comes. Okay, means it is also called as a birth, old age, disease, and death. These are the 4 steps of life which are under the influence of the kala. Then in a karma, pragya aprada, wrong intellect, dhriti, dhibransh, and smriti branch. Loss of intellect is dhibransh. Then retention or the loss of dhriti branch, and smriti branch means memory loss. Then linga sutra, symptoms. In that we have seen the 5 stages: Purva Rupa, Rupa, Upashaya, Anupashaya, and Samprapti. Purva Rupa is unmanifested symptoms. Rupa is manifested. Upashaya is clearly manifested. Anupashaya is aggravated state. And Samprapti is a total exposure. Okay, then Sharirik, it is divided into Sharirik and Mansi. Sharirik means in physical, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, 3 states. Then in Mansik, Raja and Tama, mental. Then in Dravya means Aushadha. What are 3? Dosha Shamaka, humor suppressor; Dhatu Prakopaka, tissue stimulator; and Swasthya Hitakara, that is health promoter. That is called as the Trisutri, Ayurvedic Trisutri. Okay, have you understood this clearly? Now some other common Ayurvedic.
Sir, just one doubt, sir. A dhriti branch detention loss is what, sir? Just example.
Retention loss, dhriti branch means, yeah, dhriti means Sayam or Dhairya,
Okay.
courage, Dhairya, or we are seeing as Manobal. I know in Marathi term Manobal means our the power of our mind. If we are losing our power of our mind, or Manobal, or Sayam means our Sayam chhut gaya mera. We are telling that Sayam chhut gaya. That is Dhiti. Okay. The Smriti branch is there in Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the example of Smriti branch. Smriti is not there. Memory is not there. Like a Dhriti branch means Sanyam or Manobal chhut jana. Sometimes some bimaris are, some illnesses are there, which are categorized in Dhriti branch. Retention loss. Dhairya, Manobal, Sanyam, Tutna, like that. So this is the Ayurvedic Trisutri. Then some other common Ayurvedic shlokas they have mentioned, that is from 12, 13, 14, 15. That is not that much use because it is purpose of Ayurveda. This all the purpose again same, to maintain the body healthy. 3 factors of diseases: wrong use, overuse, and less use. That we have already seen. Atiyog, Mithyayog, like that. The residence of joy, sorrow. Again about Atma, they have mentioned about the Atma. You can just read it out. Then common treatment principles. Then category of dravyas. Some different categories of dravyas they have mentioned. Means medicines, elements, categorize. That is not our part actually. It is the Ayurvedic. If you want to prescribe some Ayurvedic medicines, prepared from the plant origin or animal origin, then only this is required. Otherwise, our medicine is a energy in acupressure, so it is not that much useful. The common properties of milk is mentioned. You can just read it out. Then the 19 is symptoms of good physician. Then 20 is physician's effort to make disease free. 21st point is definition of medicine and physician. You can just read it out, no problem. So this covers our today's full this. Just we will in a fast within 5 minutes we will revise the three types of meridians which we have already studied in Ayurvedic acupressure. These are the vertical meridians, the horizontal meridians, and the spiral meridians. Do you know the vertical meridians means, and have you studied that properly? According to Dashotpatti, there are 10 vertical and 10 horizontal as well as 10 spiral meridians are there. It is mentioned in Bharadwaj also. On page number 21, vertical meridians on whole body, they are mentioned. In Bharadwaj, first semester book, it is mentioned. Vertical meridians, you know, na? Vertical meridians, where from it starts and how it is designed on our fingers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Suppose
Yes,
this is my left hand. On the left hand, this is the thumb. Do you recognize this is my left hand, or it is seeing as a right hand in the picture?
No, sir, left hand only.
Left hand, sir.
Left hand only, sir.
Okay.
Our right is your left.
Yeah. So on the outer side, which vertical meridian is there? Can you tell me?
Number 4. No, 4, 1, 0, 2, 3.
No, sir, three.
Number 3.
Yeah.
4 will go towards the groove.
Yeah. 4, 1, 0, 2, 3.
Towards the groove or towards the little finger, that is the fourth.
Yes.
Then just near to 4 is 1.
1.
At the center is
0.
And
Then
at
2.
the
2, 3.
2, and at the outermost side is a 3. Correct. And at the same time, the meridians, vertical meridians on the this index finger, 0 is at the center.
0.
Yeah, on this side,
4.
towards the thumb.
4.
Correct. Very good. Then 1.
1, 0, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Perfect. You all are knowing very well. On the back side of the thumb,
Yeah.
in the
Five.
the outer side,
5.
5.
9.
No.
Center is 9.
6.
5, 6, 5.
No.
No, 6, 7, 9,
6, 7, 9,
5, 8,
8.
9, 7, 6.
Correct. Very good. 6, 7, 9. 9 at the center and 8, 5.
8, 5.
Very good. These are the vertical meridians. Now tell me the horizontal meridians.
Yeah.
On the thumb.
The first is 0, and the
then 2,
first joint
3.
line is 5. 5.
Yeah.
At the middle.
Which is this joint?
This is the Vat Pitta joint.
Yes, perfect. And cup joint is this one.
Yes.
So Vata Pitta joint, which meridian is there?
5.
5. Number 5.
Perfect. And on the index finger?
That 0, 3, 6.
0,
3,
then
6.
6, and 6.
Correct.
6.
And 9.
9 at the
0,
top.
3, 6, 9.
Very good. Excellent. You all are very intelligent people. And do you understand the spiral meridian?
Yes.
Just tell me the first or the zero spiral meridian on the thumb.
It's in the middle with the center point, 0, 0. That is
Correct.
0 point of the spiral.
Very good. The first point on the zero spiral meridian?
Then again, we take the 1 vertical, 1 horizontal. It will be on the, left one segment.
On the finger, on the
Towards
index
the finger.
side.
No, you are asking on
Towards
thumb.
the index finger side.
No, on the thumb I am asking.
So it's towards the joint.
Yes.
No.
Towards the joint.
Sir, can you revise the spiral meridian?
Yes,
One
perfect.
point up.
there.
Sir, कैसे बताएं? 1 point up vertical meridian on
Yeah.
the vertical.
Just means all the points on the spiral meridians, how to find out the locations on all the spiral meridians, the 0 spiral meridian, 1 spiral meridian, second, third, fourth, up to 9 spiral meridian. How to find out the different points on which horizontal and vertical meridians, you know that perfectly.
Yes,
Huh?
Like to make a graph,
yes,
sir.
sir.
in a way of a graph.
Okay,
No,
okay. That graph is already mentioned here, na?
No, we don't know the whole graph. We just know one
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 can
part.
plot on the finger. We can plot on the finger. We know it, sir. We know it.
So the graph is not being taught in the last semester.
This table was little confusing.
No, it is not being taught to us actually.
Okay.
No, spiral meridian was
Very
taught.
difficult for few of us.
Those,
You
it
are
is a
getting
bit
Hindi
confusing
easier
only
for-
spiral meridian.
No,
No,
spiral
it
only.
was-
We had only vertical and horizontal, the main thing. Spiral, we just started with 0 meridian.
Yeah. We will revise this tomorrow also in our timing because it's already 6:30. So next lecturer will come. So thank you very much. Tomorrow, any difficulties there, you can ask me tomorrow. And some revision of these meridians or especially spiral meridian, we will take tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.